From our nation's #1 channel, it is vital that you start with the men and women who embody these characteristics. So we ask you, the viewer at home, to join us for our short documentary, The Perfect Presentation Team. On the job, as familiar face Lucky proves, they will endure any environment with a smile and not the slightest hint of discomfort. And always showing genuine concern for their fellow presenters' well-being.
Watch your umbrella, you're knocking the guards out!
As you can see, the men are a calming influence on their co-workers and crew. Their composure is exemplary, a standard we can all strive for. Ever the beauty queens, the ladies have no trouble always looking their best and maintaining the respected image of women who live in the public spotlight. Highly trained in more than just the field of on-camera work, our young presenters are competent enough to fill many roles, earning the complete trust of their superiors.
I look on the plane, you know, and then I look around and I do this to the camera and then...
That's cool. Don't touch anything. Come out.
Wow.
Don't touch anything.
It's nice here. And there's like
Okay, you can climb out.
there's pedals here.
Don't touch it.
Having obtained vast experience in the art of performing, they take every opportunity to slip in a good word or to praise long hours spent in the dance studio.
That's
great.
Graham can do better. Like, yeah, yes, Graham. Like, you know who goes like this? But you know who goes like this? Hands and feet together. Kobas.
Oh yeah, goes and then he goes.
He goes like this.
Don't you want to head to the next plane?
On par with their female counterparts, the men strive to uphold the virtues of today's more sensitive man.
It's like a dead spot here.
Oh my.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's
And are always the perfect gentleman.
I want blood. I want blood. I want blood.
It is the presence of the more senior presenters that brings that serious undertone to all their projects. There is always a watchful eye from the wings or a potential scolding keeping the inexperienced in check.
Okay. Action 10.
One can only marvel at the mature influence of Angie and Philip.
Okay, pull up on the blue rope, please.
Speed it up very fast.
Hold it there.
When it comes to ensuring the perfect product, our budding young stars can't take all the credit. They are backed by one of the most dedicated and caring crews in the business, who live by their motto, no shot is worth the embarrassment or discomfort of a performer. When you catch them in action, it's no surprise to find them drawing inspiration from each other's performances. And of course, with the constant support of an in-house audience of co-presenters and crew, individuals are left feeling confident and not the least bit camera shy. some might mistake their overwhelming love for the camera for false enthusiasm, but it is quite obvious when we see the unfinished product that no smile is ever forced.
Sandy, we're filming.
We can also see that every care is taken for adequate censorship. Tackling the mundane, everyday aspects of a career in television can become quite boring. But for our young role models, no task is too small and no errand too simple that they won't bend over backwards to get the job done right.
Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be famous.
Over the years, we've seen countless celebrities falling victim to the trappings of wealth and fame. But luckily for these youngsters, the thought hasn't even crossed their mind.
I'm so rich now. All this money just making me sick.
They realized early on that a career in television would bring with it a great many sacrifices, like the consumption of 4-week-old stale champagne. The load has been made that much easier to bear because of their strong sense of unity. Where one goes, they all go.
When you go back, look that way, right? So it's tennis match, okay? And ping. And bong.
Like a well-oiled machine, the team of presenters and crew operates at an extremely high level, utilizing a complicated system of sophisticated and groundbreaking methods.
Look the other way. Look back. Okay. Look the other way. Okay. And back.
Tennis is a good game. Can they at least have a few aces?
Well, if I can get you to turn your hands once all together, we have it. Okay. Don't look straight ahead.
Once the camera is rolling, a strict on-set etiquette regarding noise such as laughter and joking around has to be observed. In our behind-the-scenes peek, you'll be amazed to witness the transformation of our presenters from enthusiastic youths to mature and controlled young adults. You might think that all the grace and poise shown by the female members of the team whilst on camera would be impossible to maintain all the time, and for most it would be, but for these sophisticated ladies, it's a walk in the park.
See, I'm not a model, so I can't walk like
You said it, baby. Adding to the on-set safety, the presenters help to ensure the cameraman is never in any danger at all. A good final product relies heavily on a little improvisation from the presenters. This kind of talent you either have or you don't. It can't be taught. We all know how the giggles can ruin a shot that crew and fellow performers have worked hard to perfect. It is during one of these lighter moments that we can witness Zandi's near superhuman control come into play. We've spoken about discipline and control, but all would be useless without a good sense of timing. On inspection, one would almost believe that these gals who make up the face of the channel have trained together for years.
okay, now.
A question frequently asked is how presenters deal with those situations the man on the street would find quite uncomfortable and intimidating.
How low you want it to
go here.
That's pretty low, right? Bring out the afro.
Okay, thanks, boys.
Quite unexpectedly, these glamorous city kids have no trouble blending into even the harshest jungle setting.
So we got some beautiful moments there.
Yeah. Getting some more here. That's so nice. Krishna, I'll stop preening for one moment.
This could be attributed to their vast knowledge of their native South African terrain and wildlife.
Anaconda.
Hello, anaconda. Come on.
But the most likely answer is their level-headedness, which ensures no situation ever gets out of hand.
I had a small splash and everybody just went mad.
Karishna's injured.
And once again, we are reminded of that all-important work ethic. No shot is worth the embarrassment or discomfort of a presenter.
Little one.
What is it?
Very little has been mentioned of their religious conviction, but as you can see, all is intact. It is only under the harshest duress that you might find one from this saintly group straying from the path. As the list of commendable virtues grows longer, we have yet to touch on their physical prowess. But as you would expect from this talented outfit, mind and body synergize with harmonious results.
And what's that?
We're gonna be in the army now. Whoa!
It is hard not to be amazed at the slickness with which they handle those most complicated of physical demands. From those lucky enough to work alongside these prodigies, the same level of composure is expected. And of course, our presenters are there every step of the way to make sure their on-screen guests never lose their cool. With this innovative group, the crew has to remain alert because nobody knows when inspiration will strike.
Thanks, boys. That's my shot for the outtake.
When handling the complex demands of operating unusual vehicles, this multi-talented presentation team take to the exercise with the same level of competency we've come to expect.
Alright, go.
Take your,
Lean back a bit more.
lean back.
Why would I be steering if they're still in the engine?
We don't know that they're still in the engine.
Oh, woman.
The ability to diversify one's performance is an essential skill our presenters have honed to tackle their many roles.
Excuse me, take your positions, please. Yeah.
And I only want to
I've been...
one click.
Niet te worry, nie? My vocash.
This is like that advert where he comes back from wherever he went.
He comes back.
It isn't unusual for one to be left speechless after hearing the profound revelations that abound when these great minds are caught in a moment of quiet repose.
It's animals. Wait till he comes back. I'm about to say something stupid every 5 minutes.
Casey, don't worry, I'm keeping up there with you and saying stupid things.
No, Clint, you're the king of stupid.
Okay, I'm not keeping up with you.
You win.
You're keeping up with me.
I'm keeping up with you. You are my mentor.
In one last show of perfection, we demonstrate how even outside talent is able to operate at the same high level of performance due to the guidance and patience of presenter, crew, and director.
Slow, Craig. Slow. Slow.
Okay, stand by.
Just getting better.
Ah, who we kidding? The perfect combination of professionalism, composure, glitz and glamour? Well, maybe on a good day. But what Simunya really is about is a group of friends closer than you could ever imagine, whose only goal is to bring you a 24-hour-a-day party, from side-splitting laughs to a vibe that will keep you rocking through the night.
Always look on the right side of life.
Thank you for your support. With it, we've come a long way over the years, always striving to bring you real personalities